I'm walking backwards on the speed treadmill. That means you know what day it is. You like a good challenge? I too also like a good challenge, meaning today I think we're gonna finally go up on weight on the hack squat. We hit, I think it was 8 reps, or no, 7 reps last week on 2 plates. So I'm gonna put a 10-pound on each side and see if we are capable of doing that weight as well, or maybe a 25. I'm a bit of a presumptuous, kind of a bit of a big old idiot, and I am also impatient as hell. So if I can go up weight by that much, so 50 extra pounds on top, and I could do that for like 3 reps, I would consider that a success. What to do? Also, I forgot my camera at home, so I drove out here, looked in my bag, and went, oh, shit. Drove all the way back home to get the camera. When I say I post every day, you know? Which isn't always true, but something comes out of this channel just about every day, which is pretty nifty, if I don't say so myself. All right, time to put on my baby weight that I find extremely hard. Well, of course, I gotta warm up first. Whoa, calm down. I mean, there's no shame in doing any amount of weight as long as it's hard for you. But I do like dogging on myself a little bit because I find the weight I'm doing to be extremely easy. Or no, sorry, because I do find the weight I'm doing to be extremely light in just like comparison to what I want to be doing. It is more than I weigh, which is I guess what matters in the end, but still, I'd rather be doing more, obviously. And hopefully we will today. Alright, let's get it on here and friggin' go for it. You know what, I think I will put on the 25s. Worst case, I can't do it. Whatever works, you know? Whoa, calm down, dude. What the hell? Why is one lower than the other? That seems like a hazard. Can't make everything perfect, I guess. Why are there 3 100 plates on that side and then a bunch of 45s on this side? That's weird. Some may say this is baby weight, and those people would be probably correct, but it's hard for me, so. Schizo squats. Mandatory if you want to hit those maxes, all right? Ooh, so much weight is on my back right now. If I don't make this weight, my mother will be disappointed in me. If I don't make this weight, my father will be disappointed in me. If I don't make this weight, my grandmother will be disappointed in me. If I don't make this weight, my grandfather will be disappointed in me. Just keep going until you feel adequately prepared. I remember, I think it was like 5 years ago, like mid-pandemic, I saw this guy who like would chalk up his hands and then slap his chest and then say on the screen, if I die, I die. And it's like, hey man, I don't know if that's a good message to be spreading to people. Shut up! Do the weight! And you know, that's, sorry, I was responding to myself there. It probably didn't make a lot of sense in the format of this video, but I'm gonna shut up now and do the weight. I did too. Okay, yeah, so, yeah, I did that. That was pretty cool. I don't actually know if I'd be able to, but, you know, 50 pounds, as we all know. 50 pounds is light, right? Right, guys? I don't know, leg strength you can just get so fast. It's like a given, you know? Here's your sign to go up on your squat machine. Set, go up. Just go up on your weight. How much? Whatever percentage that was, just go up that much, you'll be fine. But I squat 800 pounds. If I go up that percent, I'll go up to 1,005 pounds. I don't think I stuttered, really. Gotta do what you gotta do, man, sorry. There was a comment on my video, the eating one, where somebody made a thing I want to talk about, where they said that counting your calories, if that messes with your head, then you've got other problems. And like, yeah, I kind of agree that like, if counting your calories is really gonna mess with you that much, then maybe you got other problems. But I feel like going to the gym really solves a lot of problems for people over time. Like eventually you realize that like, yeah, maybe if you hadn't gone to the gym so much, counting your calories would mess with your head, right? So when you first start going in, don't count your calories, right? It'll come to you and you'll realize later that it's like, it has less to do with what you care about and more to do with like you know, helping yourself along the journey you want, right? And like, honestly, if your goal isn't to be like the biggest guy ever, you don't need to count your calories ever, right? As long as your goal is to just be like in shape, then, you know, do a deficit and just, you know, be within that ballpark. But I think genuinely that like you shouldn't let things stop you from getting into the gym. One of the main things being like, oh, I don't want to have to count my calories. Oh, I don't want to have to work past failure. Oh, it hurts, or blah, blah, blah. Like, all those things are personal issues that will work themselves out if you just start going to the gym. I'm going to start counting my calories here soon. You know, not something I wanted to spring on myself the second I started getting back into the gym. I think it's a good thing to like wait until I'm ready to do it. And I think as soon as I start bulking, or maybe even sooner than that, I'm gonna be counting them calories, dude. Like, in all honesty, I probably should be counting them. Right now, I'm pretty chill on it, honestly. Like, I'm vibing a little bit, you know? My gains are gaining whether I'm counting my calories or not, and that could just be a fluke, right? It could just be a fluke of like, I train really hard and well. In general, it's a good habit, right? No matter if it messes with your mental health or not. I get it, right? People worry about their mental health a lot, but let's be honest, a lot of those problems will just go away if you start taking care of yourself, i.e. going to the gym. I saw a comment on one of my videos being like, I want to watch your content, I just can't watch that stuff for my mental health right now. If it makes you uncomfortable, go to the, like, if it makes you uncomfortable, that's the point. You're not supposed to be comfortable in the gym. You know, I was scared to do that way. Well, scared is like an exaggeration, more of like uncomfortable to do that way, but I was going to do it anyways because I want to go up on weight. You know, that's what you got to do, right? If it makes you uncomfortable, that's a good thing, right? Like seeking discomfort and seeking to be like out of your comfort zone, seeking to do something you don't know you can do, that's being alive, baby. That's the shit. I feel alive right now. I just went up in weight by 50 pounds and did 2 reps. That's pretty cool. Obviously, a lot of the people who are watching this right now are not the people I should be talking to, but you know, I'll probably turn this into like a short or something. Like, just fucking, if it makes you uncomfortable, that's probably a sign that you might need to be like engaging with it more. That doesn't go for many things, but when it's personal, yeah, like discussing things with people you disagree with. If it makes you uncomfortable to do so, you probably should do it more, you know? Like, I don't know. Move. And then we get 6 reps on a second set. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, I'm getting a lot stronger, dude. And I remember to wear shorts today. That means we can get some real flexing in, okay? You know, any real gym rat listens to Attack on Titan OSTs while they're working out because they know damn well that shit works better than steroids, okay? I just did 6 reps on a second set. Yeah, this isn't my max anymore. This is my working weight, baby. Yeah, 2 weeks. Give me 2 weeks, and I'll just blow past my old limits. Am I him? No, I'm completely average, but I'm convincing myself I'm cool. Kind of. It's not working. The way I counteract my self-doubt is just by being extremely eager. Just so eager to do higher, more weight, and more reps, you know? I don't care what anybody says. Oh, that's lightweight. I didn't ask, man. This shit feels heavy as fuck. I was doing that when I was 4. Well, I wasn't. So maybe shut the fuck up. Yeah, it's pretty good sets, 100 pounds on leg curls. I saw a video either about or from Jeff Nippard, I don't know. Can't keep track these days, but he said that he likes to do a leg curl before everything to get the knees limber, but I go far too hard on these to actually use them as a warm-up because they fatigue me more than that last exercise did. okay? And also, it makes more sense to do the compound exercise first because I need all those muscles to make sure I can actually get the weight up that I'm trying to. But at the same time, like, I understand that I could just go lower on this, but I like getting a bang for my buck, and if I'm gonna suffer through some leg curls, I'm gonna go heavy, because otherwise there's literally no point. I don't know why I'm here if I'm doing all that. You know, naming a YouTube video and making a thumbnail for one every day is so, like, I just never know how I'm gonna do it each day. I'm like, is this gonna suck? I don't know, we'll find out, I guess. Man, that was flying. That was flying. I think I might actually be able to go up on this. Like right now. I'm not talking about just like eventually. I mean like right now. And when the weight's heavy enough that you can lean on it, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that was flying. That was like moving. That was really easy. And we just went up on this last leg day. Dude, I'm not supposed to be this good at this. You know what I mean? Like that, this isn't supposed to be like what I'm good at. I love leg day though. I hate you, not you. I hate this machine. But man, is it somehow becoming easier each time I do it, you know, somehow like practice makes good or whatever. Yes, that's the saying. I'm reclaiming it. Genuinely though, I'm very surprised that I was able to do that. That's like, yeah, I've been struggling on this machine for so long now, and now it's just becoming like second nature that this is a struggle, so my body's like ready for it, I guess. I don't know. But that was quite simple, easy even. I think I did like 8, maybe 12 reps on that, somewhere in between there, maybe 10. It was probably 10, right? And that was too easy. I think I'm gonna do 100 for the last 2 sets as well. You know, send a farewell to this weight, but also like get the reps out and then start on 115, maybe 120 next day. Because why go up 10 pounds when you can go up 20 pounds? The gym goblin. Like I said, man, these make me more fatigued than the hack squat does, because afterwards while I'm walking around it's like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Maybe the leg curls were the enemies we made along the way, the ones we vanquished, the ones that we had to fight and kill to be happy. What am I talking about? Yapping is just like my second nature, but for some reason right now I just can't. This exercise demolishes me entirely. My brain, my muscles, my capacity for thinking. It all goes out the window, and all I can think is, fuck this, dude. The triple digits is now rep weight though on the leg curls. Bro, AI is all over the place now. I see an advertisement on the screen where most of the effects are so obviously done by AI, it's absurd. What's the point even, man? I know everybody just wants to make money, but like, there's a point where it's like, why? The environmental effects of AI is disgusting, and also you're taking jobs from people. That's my official stance. It's gross, it's disgusting, and there's no need for it. There's really no purpose. Except to make more money, but still, it's still disgusting and overall bad for everybody. So, I don't want to do another set. I just want you guys to know right now, my main thought is I don't want to do this. God, my hamstrings are obliterated, dude. Holy fuck. Holy shit. I figured it out. I figured the machine out. What did I figure out? I don't know. Form, my ability to do it, my ability to like fuck this shit up, sexual style. Yeah, I don't know. I figured it out though. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know how. Okay. To failure. Cheers. Okay, I know this is a weird order to do these in. You don't have to tell me, but I forgot. It's only my third day or fourth day actually doing these, so you'll have to forgive me. But I always like ending on the quad exercise, so it only makes sense. I like ending with 2 sets of heavy extensions. So if we're gonna end on that, that means I have to do these now. This exercise is so brutal though. Oh my God. Doesn't make me sore anymore. It only happened for 1 day, but still. Okay, we're gonna go up to the 8 pounds, or not 8, this is 80. I think it's 80. Again, this is one of those machines that just says like the single integers, but it's not 8 pounds. It's not, it's just not 8 pounds. It doesn't, no, I will not accept that it's 8 pounds, mostly just because it doesn't look like it is. And it also, it wouldn't make any sense being this difficult. And also leg machines are never ever, I mean, from what my experience is, in single digits, because it's just, there's no leg exercise that is that hard. Yeah, pretty easy. I don't know. It was just the first week where this exercise was actually pretty difficult, but now it's like relatively difficult. Like it hurts, but not as much as the first time. We're on the 8 pounds now. We started on 6. We stayed on it for like 3 different days, but obviously knowing me, I'm not going to stay on the same weight for more than 3 days. Just not going to happen. I don't care how sore I am tomorrow. I'm not staying on 60 pounds anymore. Oh, yawn. No. It means we're also going up on the machine in front of me, which is the abductors. I should really start writing down my my weights and stuff though, because I feel like I do forget stuff, but not really. I mean, if it feels too easy, I just go up, but still, it's wasted energy. And I'm not the type to like use my notes app. I'd be the type to have like a notebook, like a chill ass motherfucking notebook with a fucking awesome pen. Not like, I mean, just like a Bic or a Click pen, but like still, ballpoint pen, totally fine, but it's still an actual physical pen, and I'll write on that shit, okay? That's totally more my style than just writing it on my notes app, even though it's more efficient, you know? It's just more fun for me. I mean, you know, sorry trees or whatever, but I can only feel so bad for trees. I do actually genuinely feel bad for like the ecosystem and trees and stuff, but I like notebook, I think. And I don't go up on weight fast enough to actually go through an entire notebook in a fast period of time. So is it really that big of a waste? There's not going to be a hip hinge today because my hamstrings are just too blown on doing the curls today. And don't worry, I already got a lower back exercise on that hack squat. Because of the form I use, it's kind of just like doing a normal squat. It still hits the lower back a little bit, but it sucks that we're going to have to, I think, miss out on lower back today. If there's any muscle group I have, though, that could take a break, it's probably the lower back. Those muscles are far and away some of my best. So am I doing this on purpose? No, I just think I genuinely wouldn't get a good enough workout with my legs in the condition they are right now. So with that being said, time for some abductors. People are like, these exercises are for girls. I don't need to do these. What's the point? They don't even need these muscles. This is some of the most painful shit you can do in your rotation. Not only is it targeting a muscle you don't use very much, but it's also overloading it, dude. Loading it. It's loaded, okay? It's like a loaded back extension, right? You can just do so much weight on this when you relatively couldn't if you were just like taking your leg, putting a weight on it, and like going up like that, right? No, you're overloading it on this kind of machine, man. With the shoulder flies, the lateral extensions, right? It's just like that, okay? You gotta think about it that way. When you have the weight right here, right, you're able to go up here with like 10 pounds, right? But then I have the weight here, which is what I do. I can do like 40 pounds. It's the same thing on this. My leg's not straight, so I'm not doing the full range of motion that this muscle is capable of. Instead, we're bringing it all the way down to the knees, or up to the knees, you know what I mean, and you're able to do more that way. Kind of like in back extensions, right, where you don't have to hold the plate on the loaded machine, you just have to grab the bar and do it right at the source. Love those, but it's the same philosophy. Okay. Time for the leg exercise to end all leg exercises. The main point of definition, the leg extension. Whatever, quad exercise you like to do, this is the one I do. We were doing it at 150 last time. I think we're probably gonna stay there for today. We can try 165, why not? I'm not a little bitch. All of that to say, if I can do 5 of this, I'll consider it my new rep weight. I only have to do 2 sets of heavy leg extensions at the end anyways, because that's what I've landed on, feels the best for me. Do I think I can do this? Yeah. Is it gonna be good form though? Yeah. Am I being a little presumptuous? Yeah. Am I still gonna get this the fuck done? Oh yeah, you know I will. I could have done a little slower. Honestly, I think I could have gone a little slower on those reps, and that would have been honestly better. I would have gotten less reps, obviously, but like, hey, that was pretty good. Easier than I thought it was going to be, honestly. I hyped myself up for nothing. Obviously, if I did that more controlled, it would have been way harder, but it's fine. I was still moving the weight without like kipping or anything. I wasn't like, pushing my hips forward or anything. That was all me, but still. We started the channel off at like doing these at, I think, we started doing them halfway through the beginning of this channel though. I don't know. It was like 110 or something like that. So we've come so far in so little time. Because 50 pounds on the leg extensions is quite a lot to go up in such a short period of time. Again, I was moving probably a little too fast on those reps, honestly, but I'll try and go slower on the second set. Oh yeah, the schizo reps. Let's go. No offense to anybody with schizophrenia, but brain rot, memes, yada yada. The stairs weren't too bad. I thought they were going to be way worse. Oh, guys, would you look? They moved the bucket. Like I promised, I actually wore shorts today. So that means we get a whole big flexing session of the legs today. Hell yeah. I wonder if this lighting would be better for specifically legs, since it's a overhead lighting instead of in front. We'll see. Nope, terrible. There we go. Yeah, all right. That's pretty good. They're looking pretty big. The side profile is totally fine. Can you see the hammies? Yeah, they're coming in. You can kind of see them. There's some definition in up here, probably because they're fatigued as hell, but they're not really poking through yet. They're big, like they're getting bigger, which is good, but they're not really poking through that much. But it's really hard to get definition in your hammies. I mean, there's some down here that you can see coming in. You see that? But other than that, it's gonna be a long, hard-fought battle to get those to poke through. Okay, whew. That was good. I'm pretty happy about those ham curls. Those were great. I did the 100 pounds like it was 50, okay? It felt good, it felt great, the form was good. I repped it out pretty hard. We get to go up, which is awesome. We actually did 2 reps of, what would that be? So if it's 225, it's about 270, 275, not adding the weight of the actual like hack squat machine, which does weigh an amount of weight. I think it's around 45 pounds, but it's not included in like the calculations, right? It's around 275 pounds for 2 reps. Totally chill. That'll be my working weight by the end of next week, you know? I hope you have an amazing workout, whatever you do today, and make sure to go to the gym. Tomorrow will be push focused. I think it's tricep day. I'm pretty sure it's tricep day. So be there, don't be late. With that all being said, thank you so much for being here, dude. I have a special little video planned for my 7th video of this week. My 7th video is always like the non-workout vlog video, so make sure to check that out when it comes out. Let me know what non-vlog videos you'd like to see, and your question of the day is that. What non-vlog videos would you like to see? So, thank you for being here. Go to the gym. Go work out. Go. Stop procrastinating. Go, shoot. Bye.